I'd like to share with you a little bit about Hostess Credit, just a few quick tips on Hostess Credit and what I like to do. I use my Hostess packet, and this packet is so great because you want to put one of these together for every guest at the meeting. And this is all out of my skincare class binder. So inside my skincare class binder, you've probably seen this before, you know that I have at least six Hostess packets. And of course, I'm going to have my 6 team building packets. And then of course, I'm going to have my sales tickets and my beauty books and my profiles in the back, along with my opinion polls. But what's so important about the Hostess program is that you have a packet at every place setting when you sit down with the guests. They're going to look at this throughout the class. And I want to share with you one of the most effective Hostess programs that I've found to date that works best. And I think it's because women love a deal, and more deals. And if you tell a woman who's going into a store, a clothing store, everything on that rack is free, she's probably going to think it has no value. But if you tell her on that rack everything is 75% off, she can't wait to get over to the rack because she loves a deal, and more deals. What could there be at 75% off? Oh, I can't wait to see. Maybe there's something in my size. Maybe there's something I can wear this weekend. That's why I use the 75% off Hostess special. What I find is it gets a woman's attention because instead of paying full price, she can save 75%. There's 3 products that I find are great triggers to get women excited about. Microdermabrasion, especially when she's tried it on one half of her face, she can't live without it. In fact, she wants to buy it that night. She can go home and do the other side. So you know you've captured her attention in the skincare class. She wants that microderm. Well, instead of spending $55, she can hostess a party and get it 75% off. She can get it for just $13.75. Do you think she would be excited about that? She is excited about that. Hey, history shows. I've seen it at the classes. They can't wait to get 75% off on the microderm. Another product she could get 75% off is the Glamour Compact. Instead of paying $65.50, she could get it for just $16.38. Oh my gosh, a 75% savings. Is that exciting? Absolutely, especially if she likes color and glamour. The third and final gift is the Glamour Brush Collection. I offered that to her at 75% off. So instead of paying $48, she can get it for just $12. Now, these are at her follow-up appointment with friends. And that's the key. She needs to schedule an appointment with you that night. I recommend it be within 2 weeks, no longer than 2 weeks. And she gets the opportunity for 75% off on her choice of items. And her total sales need to be at least $250 to take advantage of the 75%. So I can help her get those sales up to $250 because in the back here, right in the back of my Hostess packet, I have a lookbook and I have some sales tickets. And guess what? She can take that book or a couple of books you give her, she can take it to her job or to her church or to her neighborhood or to family members, and she can collect some sales, write it up on the sales ticket, and you'll give her credit toward the $250 for those outside sales. And that's going to really help boost her credit. Another thing that makes it easy for her is I ask her to go ahead. It's right here, the second page of my Hostess packet. It's her guest list. I want to mail invitations to all of her guests. I want to send a beauty e-bite to all her guests, and I'm going to call and profile her guests because I believe if I get the guests there, the $250 in sales will be nothing. It'll come together like that. In fact, it wouldn't be unusual that it be $600 or $800 because a well-coached hostess gets excited about getting people there. And you tell her, get the people there. I'll do the rest. It'll be fun. They'll love you for inviting them. They're going to learn the latest and greatest in makeup trends for '09. And just get her excited about getting the people there and her 75% off, and that's going to really, really help you. Now, you'll notice in my Hostess packet down at the bottom, it says, ask me about my booking bonus. The reason I say that is I like to have leverage so that she's going to work to get those 2 bookings minimum. So what I suggest is I will give her any item 50% off, in addition to her Hostess credit that she got at 75% off, when she has at least 2 skincare classes booked from her class. Okay? So now, oh my gosh, I'm guaranteed at least $250 in sales or more, and I'm looking to guarantee at least 2 bookings. Now let's do the math on this. Let's say, for example, she goes for the brush set. The brush set is $48 retail. Your cost is $24. She pays you $12 because that's her portion with the 75% off. So what did that brush set really cost you? It really cost you just $12. Now, you do at least $250 in sales, you're making $125, half of the $250. You're making $125. You're giving a brush set at a $12 cost to you. You still made $113 and you worked about an hour and a half. Now, what's great about this is you also have 2 future bookings. And what you gave her for 2 future bookings is 50% off on an item. That 50% that she pays you, it's a break even. So all your booking incentives are break even. That's why I like this program. So it's exciting. I'm protecting your bottom line with this program, and it's high incentive. It encourages them to get going, to get a class booked for 75% off. How fun is that? And you might be thinking, well, does that cut into my sales at the first appointment? My experience has been absolutely not. They still love to buy, they love to shop, and the 75% off Hostess Credit is just icing on the cake. They love to go for it. One fun story, we sold a Princess Aquita lot, a $280 sale, and included was the microderm as part of the Ultimate Miracle set that's part of the Princess Aquita lot. And when I asked that gal, well, what would you like to get with your Hostess Credit? What item would you like 75% off? She says, I love that microderm so much, I'd like to get another set at 75% off. I thought, wow, that's a smart woman. She is purchasing her original set to use for the next 2 weeks, and then at her follow-up, her class, she's going to get 75% off on the microderm. I can't wait to hear your fun story about how the Hostess program is working for you, but I wanted you to have a full understanding of it so you could share it and get people excited. Last tip I'd like to do is tell you this. Go ahead and make extra Hostess packets so that when you're doing on-the-go selling, when you might just sell a mascara at work or a lip gloss at the bank when the teller recognizes you and she wants to order one, just go ahead and pull out your Hostess packet and say, guess what? Let me share with you our Hostess special. I would love to save you 75% off on a really hot item. Let me share with you how it works. And you can create a booking from an on-the-go sale. You know, this is how it's done. Open mouth policy, share the benefits for her. Mary Kay always said, people wear a sign around their neck that says, what's in it for me? You share this Hostess special, and she gets it that top savings are in for her, or what's in it for her, and she will be your next hostess. Let's go for it. I challenge you to get 8 classes on your books for a 2-week period and crank out your perfect start with 5 classes in 2 weeks. You can do it.